SonicFox versus Cloud in winner's side. What do you guys think?
His aura is so strong that the camera shook.
When I see SonicFox, all I see is Hallelujah. King Furry. SonicFox.
Yes.
If you're not careful, he puts you in a box.
Important. If Evo 2018 only has 9 games, what game is getting the booth? I don't know. Maybe they'll all have booths around the arena. SonicFox.
I can't believe I've seen this kid compete since he was 12. Look at him now. Yeah, this is
Man, SonicFox's team is pretty good. I'll tell you that. Damn, that was a reset. That's so brutal already. Like, SonicFox is... Man. He starts out. He tags in the pinwheel. He takes the fire trap. And instead of doing... So, I don't know if he missed hit confirm this or if he wanted this reset intentionally. But instead of doing the electric trap into the full combo, he goes fire trap and then instant overhead here. In the middle of the combo here, right? He already has a lot of hit stun because he did fire trap. So he resets, and you can see that he already had, like, you know, maybe a third of the life bar. No, sorry, a fourth of the life bar on damage. But he resets so that the scaling is not as bad, which means that this combo is going to do more damage. He uses Groot, runs up behind it, splat. Spend. Oh, he could have spent the bar a little earlier. So if you're SonicFox, right, the goal here, and this is something you're going to see a lot in Marvel, is to really watch your opponent's bar. See this? Watch your opponent's bar. Because your goal is to use a super before they get 2 bars. Because as soon as they hit 2 bars, they're able to counter switch, and most people will counter switch. And so you really watch their bar, and you try to do a super before they have 2.
Yeah, and I know a lot of the SoCal.
So right here, it's really hard for SonicFox to prevent it, because even though he just does button pinwheel, now Cloud's able to counter switch, which means that he can kind of avoid this. But Sonic is probably going to tag Raccoon here. No, he just let it rock. All right. So he did good damage to 0 already, and he spent a bar to escape. Pick up. That's pretty hard to block, right? There's not really a lot you can do about this. He push blocks SonicFox. He flies again. Overhead, right? You get the tentacles out there, and then he runs low at the same time. Very difficult to block. Use Groot. Teleport in there. Right, this is the normal BNB that Rocket will do. So earlier in the corner, we saw him do the version where he had to run up. But if you do this version, after you shoot the stun gun, what he's doing down here with Rocket Raccoon is he teleports. Right? He teleports in, and then he burrows out under the ground over here so he can get the combo extension. He still has a bounce available. Spike him, tag into Jetta. And now he gets the setup. But Cloud does a pretty good job of escaping the setups generally, right? He up-techs, and then he double jumps into Rainstorm. See that? When's the last time you guys watched a SonicFox match in Marvel and somebody avoided this setup, right? He knows how to escape. And if your character has good air options, these setups are not always guaranteed, right? So he up-techs, double jump, Rainstorm, so that he can cover extra distance, right? He just escapes the scenario. So it's a good choice from Cloud. So now he is oh man, both characters picked up. Side switch from SonicFox. He can do a lot of damage, and the threat of oh wow, he only has 1 now. The threat of the counter switch wasn't there, but now it is. And Cloud's Dante is obviously one of his strongest characters. Wow, it went the wrong way. Yeah, Cloud's Dante has always been really, really, really good, right? So another thing, I would really like to accidental launch. Jeez, I would really like to see Cloud hit the traps. So you can actually, when the traps are deployed out on the field like this, you can tag them with normals and get rid of them. And so I think I would have liked to see him use like crouching light kick right here.
I know New York is watching right now. Like,
accidental launch. That was supposed to be a push block.
Yeah, feel our pain. Yeah, feel it.
Got him. Counter switch. Immediate tag to beat counter switch. Oh yeah. Oh, Raccoon got real lucky there. That Jetta tanked the hit for him, right? See that? So he's hitting them both, and Raccoon actually falls out here because Jetta absorbs the jab fierce, and then it doesn't end up hitting Raccoon. Yeah, if you hit Rocket's traps, they go away, right? Ah, he pulled him in. This is why Space Stone is very good with Rocket, right? Because he puts the trap down, and you can see how far away Cloud is, right? And all he's trying to do is get Inferno out and then tag. but the Space Stone actually pulls Cloud in right when he goes for the Inferno. So he doesn't get to cover that distance. He just gets pulled into the trap. So that forces the counter switch. And now he has Sogemu out. Sogemu is very strong at covering the screen. It doesn't really let SonicFox set up like he wants. Combo? No. He just gets overhead low, yeah. Dead character. It doesn't really matter too much for Cloud. He's going to be able to resurrect. Okay, that was a good choice. Yeah, what he did is he prevented the stone activation. This is a good choice. So this is all optimal stuff from SonicFox, as usual. You expect him to be like this, right? What's going to happen here is he activates the Soul Storm. This prevents Cloud from being able to resurrect Zero with Soul Stone. So he has to just straight up deal with the mix-up as Dante, and he just gets hit. He just gets hit. Right. Yeah, Rainstorm is a very cheap move. Does he always do the burrow for that combo? Yes. He gets free level 3 from the stone activation, so brutal. That's optimal stuff from SonicFox. All right. Uppercut at the start. Zero's uppercut is invincible, in case you guys didn't know, and the input is down, down, which means it doesn't matter if SonicFox is over here or over here. It doesn't matter. All you do is input down, down. So you don't have to know the notation of like, oh, he's over here, Jetta's over here, so I don't have to do forward and then do my whole DP input or anything, right? Like, it doesn't matter if there's a left or right mix-up. If SonicFox puts you in some kind of situation, you just hit down, down, right? Down, down. It doesn't matter what side they're on, and you just uppercut. That is a very useful tool to have. Yeah, you can't really move too much after Stinger because you will just get clipped. Ice. He wants to set up, yeah, nice. So this is a drop here, and he lets the revolver come out, and then he gets a mix-up off of it. You see this? And then he goes low. And this is, you know, a really good lockdown situation. Now, SonicFox is about to be able to tag. Counter switch, yeah. And the thing about SonicFox is that he's very good at punishing people who do raw tags like this. So he counter switches in. The natural thing that most people will do to be a counter switch is bring their own character in. But SonicFox has a super fast jab with Rocket Raccoon, so he's just going to hit down jab and check Dante. If you don't come in with a button or come in short, you're just going to get clipped. And he's just going to take that trap, get both characters. Counter switch. You see the rocket skate from SonicFox? That was a good reaction. So he's up here comboing Dante. As soon as there's the counter switch, Rocket Raccoon has rocket skates, right? Which is just 2 kicks in the air, and you can go in any direction, right? You could just pick any 8 directions you want with the rocket skates. You can just pick 2 kicks in a direction, and you'll just go. Right? You just go that direction. Any of those directions. So SonicFox sees the counter switch and just rocket skates backwards, so that way he can avoid Zero. He just resets back to neutral, basically. Space Stone pulled him into the trap for the mix-up, right? Down here, he puts a trap right now. You can see you see the little indicator down here. This is how you can tell. This is how you can tell that Rocket puts a trap out, right? So you see where Rocket's indicator is? Right here, right? Well, I'll mark it for you. Rocket is right here. And then you see him jump backwards. You see that the indicator goes backwards, right? When Rocket puts a trap out, he jumps back, right? He jumps backwards. So that's how you know he put a trap on the screen. And then you hear Space Stone, Space Stone. He's pulling him forward because the trap is there, right? Overhead is blocked, and then he gets the DP. Even though it missed, it doesn't matter because you have the ability to tag. And Dante has big buttons, so he can cover a character who whiffs well.
Main Dante jump roll they use for the dashes now is forward light punch.
Smart stuff from SonicFox. He's not even wasting the bar.
Yeah.
Oh man, that combo was weird because he's a little body. He's got 2 bars, but it's kind of weird counter switching against Zero here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, counter switching against Zero is kind of hard when he's in Sogemu, especially because he's got so much going on the screen. He tags into Dante, and he gets overhead low here. It's overhead, right? You can see Dante's jump heavy kick. And then goes double overhead. Good block.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, it crossed up. That was so silly. He just does it, and he somehow gets behind him. And then it hit in the front, then it hits behind. All right. That was brutal. And Jetta's probably dead here, right? He's got level 3. He could probably do this into Rakoha. Rakoha does a lot of damage. So, I think that the key to beating SonicFox is killing his character before you lose one. Because if you come in 2v1, you basically have lost. There's almost no way to beat the lockdown with a solo character. Pulls him in, yep. That's the importance of the Space Stone, right? Standing hard kick, pull him in, Space Stone, Space Stone, Space Stone. The trap got dissipated. Ah, you see that's what I mentioned where the trap can get hit and disappear. He killed one with airplay and then the other one gets killed there by Dante running forward. Ain't that the key to beating anyone? So obviously the goal is to kill both your opponent's characters, right? But that was a good confirm. But with SonicFox in particular, his team is so good at locking down characters together that if you allow him to live with both, you basically can't fight them 2v1. Some characters you can fight 2v1, right? Like, it's not the end of the world, but SonicFox's team is very hard to fight 2v1. Yeah, good bait on the DP. He should be dead. With no bar. Yeah, he can just lock down for forever. Rainstorm. Chip him out. Resurrection. Yeah, this is basically over. Yeah, not much you can do, right? With 2 characters left on a pixel. So that's one apiece. Damn, look at this. Look at this. These Red Bull. I don't even know what to call them. It's the stage they have there. Is that the red? That's the stage they used for Battlegrounds last year, right? That stage is cool. Trying to Space Stone him in. Zero gets a combo off this dive kick. You have to respect Zero at super jump height. So anytime that Zero's all the way up here, you really can't contest this because this dive here that he's about to do, he gets a combo off of it. And it's very, very hard to anti-air this. You have to basically make it whiff. Because head on, there's not very many things that could beat this. And he's just going to get a combo. Tag into Dante, get the pickup. Dante, he's going to be able to combo here, and there's no bar for counter switch.
Oh, the reset. That was super smart from Cloud8. Knows SonicFox.
Yeah, overhead plus low.
Hold up back on that reset, so he goes with a Twister Tempest follow-up.
That was pretty brutal situation. All right. He had to cancel early, so that way they didn't fall out. Low. He's got counter switch, but both characters getting hit. Yeah, it's over. This is over. Rainstorm. Oh, he got clipped by the lightning trap.
Overhead is blocked. Oh, the push. Let's go. Oh, yes.
Rainstorm, man. Rainstorm is brutal. All right, so he should probably spend level 3. Ah, reset.
I like the early reset.
Yeah, that was a good reset from SonicFox. So yeah, SonicFox got a long way to go. Got him low. He can actually kill Dante? Oh man, Zero got him out. Ooh, that. You can't really block that. Come on, like, you're only a mortal being, right? You're only a mortal being.
Oh, that's a conversion, yes, sir. Now that's someone that hasn't been playing against Zero for 6 years.
I was just about to say that, Ridge. You took it right out of my mind, bro.
Yeah, you only block that if you're a Marvel 3 player. That's not a bad point.
You don't want to guess it at all.
Oh, this is brutal, by the way. Check out Rocket Raccoon's standing hard kick. Standing heavy kick. Beats Zero's Buster. It just pierces right through it, and he just gets to mix up with Jetta. Starting the round with standing heavy kick tag with Rocket is so good because standing heavy kick beats pretty much all projectiles, right? It pierces everything, and so he basically gets free entry for whatever he wants to do. Just completely beat Zero's Buster, right? Level 3 Buster didn't matter. So, is there an up tech again? Up tech's out of there. And then command dash up in the air. We saw the same thing, right? We saw this same situation when Cloud escaped earlier with Dante, right? He doesn't. This setup is not effective against him at all. Up tech, teleport.
Not just yet. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You can get out of that setup for sure. You're gonna have to go with the more layered ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that combo.
Tag it. Oh!
Set this man up.
So there is counter switch, but he doesn't want to spend it. Reset. Oh yeah, this setup is so brutal because if you don't forward tech, then the ice forces you to block, right? And you just have to deal with overhead low, overhead low. Counter switch, but Zero still got, you know, he still has pressure for days, yeah. Crossed up again. That's so unfortunate. It's like when he's push blocking here, he actually gets pulled to the front.
Oh, you crossed yourself up. That was messed up.
Yeah, dealing with Pizza Cutter was much worse in Marvel 3, I'll tell you that.
And now no 2 bars for SonicFox. We're going to go into the setup again.
Yo, this is the Cloud show right now, man. Featuring SonicFox.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. See that? It doesn't matter if you hold forward or not. It auto-corrects. Dante turns. Because this special move is like quarter circle forward heavy punch, and then you heavy punch again to do the follow-up, it just auto-corrects, and then Cloud gets to teleport out of the corner. Activates Sogemu so you can fight from the box. And Zero is actually really good with Sogemu from fighting from the box. You see this? Like, what can SonicFox do?
And it does do good damage if it ever hits.
Look at this. He's fighting from the box, and he's just... Yeah, he might have got him. Yep, all right.
And he got Rocket Raccoon out there. What's going to happen? Oh, my goodness.
The box is over, so no free level 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the SF5 servers are going to be back up, honestly. Oh, he's got to respect the trap. Fire, yep. Cloud's team is really good at locking down something like SonicFox's team. Counter hit him. Spend the level 1 so that he can't get out of there. Nice choice. So I talked about this earlier, right? The most important thing for Cloud to watch here when he's comboing SonicFox is to see where SonicFox's bar is. You see this? See this, what he's doing here? He's looking at the bar. If he allows SonicFox to get 2 bars, he's going to be able to counter switch this combo. So he cancels on the last hit right before SonicFox builds a bar, so he can't counter switch out Raccoon.
And a great super immediately right before SonicFox gets the 2.
And now he gets to spin Rakoha, and look at that. Full health Dante, most of his health on 0. He's going to have Space Stone. He knows what he's doing. Cloud makes a really smart decision. Went for the air reset, and Cloud up-teched again. Man, Cloud's really smart. He goes for the standing jab, and Cloud just gets out of there. He up-backs so he doesn't have to deal with the mix-up. You can't counter-switch during a super, exactly. That's why he's watching the bar.
Definitely not. Hell no. Listen, it's definitely looking in Cloud's favor right now, but...
Yep, forward tech that time. You see, Cloud has really studied a lot of these scenarios. Many people who are just getting mauled have not looked at all the options you have to escape. And you can see that Cloud... He's done a good job of like studying this scenario and what he needs to do.
Great decision at this point. You want to secure that life lead any way possible.
Combo, yep. That's what happens with this team, man. This team gets to do that.
I really want him to do it. But we good.
And Cloud advances to the grand finale.
There it is. Cleaned him up. So that's some of this. That's like a good example of how to beat a lot of the stuff we have seen from SonicFox's team, right? SonicFox has lockdown that's incredibly strong, but there are ways to escape certain setups. So the adjustment you can see SonicFox make later is to adjust his setup a little bit. But, you know, yeah, DP in a switch is super strong. I mean, yeah, a fully invincible uppercut that's tag cancelable and leads to a combo on hit. Brutal. Up-tech. Up-tech is a good idea, but it's not just about up-tech. You have to up-tech and then use that time up-teching to escape. Right, cancel your up-tech into a move that will get you out of there. So with Dante, he double jumps and then he does like Rainstorm or, you know, Airplay or something that leaves him up in the air for long enough that he can, you know, escape. And with what's it called? With Zero, he up-techs and then he does Zero's command dash that goes up at an angle like that. So yeah, it was really smart choices.